Alright, man. As we speak, I had to take down a video that I made because my experience with Cyberpunk 2077 drastically changed like right after I put it up. Right? Literally, I was on my second crash when I made that last video. I'm now up to crash number 9. And this is with the 0 or the 1.04 patch. I'm up to crash number 9. And this is coming from somebody who likes the game. Matter of fact, when it's working right, I love it. And I'm playing it on the PlayStation 5 majority of the time, weaving in PS4 in and out. But I'm playing it mainly on the PS5, so that might color my opinion because I'm getting a better technical experience due to the PS5 just brute forcing this way to a better fucking experience. But this right here should be a fair warning to everybody that's hyping up bullshit. This, you know, I'm not mad as everybody else because in the last video I said, or in the video I made about what they did to Dreamcast guy, I said I wasn't hyped for this bullshit. I didn't pre-order this motherfucker. I ain't do none of that. And I wasn't gonna do it. I walked in the store day one, got it for $49.99 at Walmart, and walked the fuck out. And I've been having a decent good bit of fun with it ever since. But the way that they handled this rollout, this launch, man, what's the word that's going around right now? It's inexcusable. That's what it is. Number one, this game, going further into it, is not in the same class as The Witcher 3. It's not. Even though I still think it's a good game, I like it. Like I like the game. I'm gonna finish the game. I'm gonna do everything, and when they fix it, I'll be there to play through it again. If it's when they so-called fix it, if it ever gets fixed, I don't know. It might not. I mean, some of this shit look unfixable to me, but I'm not a programmer, so I wouldn't know. But how many times? Because I'm seeing motherfuckers on YouTube that was shilling for this bullshit before it ever came out. Shilling for it. I ain't gonna name names, but y'all know who I'm talking about. How many people did you see go in the fucking private show 2 years ago at E3 in the private showing with bullshit that the fucking developers cut and pasted and chopped and screwed and showed them? They didn't get a demo. They sat their asses down in the theater and got to watch what the developers want them to see, and they come out with big ass fucking grins on their face, hyping you up for this shit. How many of them? How many of them did you say it lives up to the hype at the same time when the fuckers was telling them they couldn't even show footage? They could only show footage provided by CD Projekt. How many of them did you hear say that? And now they want to be upset online? How y'all gonna be upset when y'all motherfucker was the marketing arm for this game since 2013? Since they put out a fucking JPEG. I don't see that. I remember the JPEG. The JPEG came out before before The Witcher 3 came out. The JPEG for CD Projekt Red. I don't see people shilling for Metroid Prime 4's JPEG. I don't see people trying to sell you that when we ain't seen nothing. Mind you, they didn't show the public the gameplay that they showed not at the same time at E3 2018 or 2019, whichever one it was. They, to their credit, they did end up showing it later, but look at what we have. some Superman 64 looking shit on the PS4 at times from videos that I've seen. Now, like I said, I haven't run into some of those things on the PS4 copy myself, but I'm just not deep into it because I've been putting the majority of my playtime into the PS5. I mean, shit, I did run into that glitch where the whole opening shootout in the van chase is just butt fucking awful. What the fuck was I even watching? Now, I didn't upgrade it on the PS4 to the new patch because I just wanted to keep my little street life playthrough going, my street kid playthrough going, get it kind of up to closer to where my Nomad on the PS5 playthrough is. But that's what I'm talking about right there. The shit was like, I was reloading the clip and there was some invisible clips getting put into the gun. Like, there was no muzzle flash from the gun being fired. The van didn't blow up like the van blew up when it crashed on the PS5. They was giving me hit markers on the enemies, but it didn't fucking look like any bullets was coming out of the gun. I was shooting that same as air pistol or that air gun that Javier Bardem was shooting in No Country for Old Men. That's what I was doing. That's what I was shooting, like that compressed air shit, because there wasn't no damn bullets coming out the motherfucker on the PS4. I wanted to let my little brother play this game on his PS4. I'm not gonna subject him to that. Like, until they fix this. He doesn't have a PS5 to play it on. I'm not gonna subject him to this game. I mean, this is again from a perspective of somebody who is having a great bit of fun with the game. I'm not like, look, if the fucking game will work right for you, it's fun. Like, you'll enjoy it. If you want an open world shooter RPG, it's dystopian. Like, I like that type of shit. It's not post-apocalyptic like most of these games are. But to tell you the truth, if you want that experience and you don't have a PS5 or Xbox Series X or a computer that's crazy, I mean, I seen that the Xbox One X copy is kind of okay, but if you want this experience, man, I got 2 series for you, 1 game and 1 series. If you want that dystopian future cyberpunkish experience in a shooter RPG, you can play the Outer Worlds. That shit is free on the Xbox. It's on the Switch. It's been greatly improved since launch. And it's on the PlayStation 4. Or you can play fucking Borderlands, because I'm not the biggest fan of Borderlands, but objectively speaking, Borderlands is fucking better than this. I have more fun with this than Borderlands. That's my subjective opinion. But objective, my bias out of it, Borderlands is better than this shit is. Straight up. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. But the reason why I don't have a pitchfork out and a torch is because I wasn't hyping myself up for this shit anyway. Metroid Prime is my favorite game of all time. I'm not hyping up myself for Metroid Prime 4. I'm not. And I got full faith that that game is going to be excellent because it's back in the hands of Retro Studios. But I'm not sitting up here racking my brain with ways that this game is going to, racking my brain coming up with expectations that Metroid Prime 4 will inevitably never meet. I'm not doing that. But that's what a lot of people did with this. And then these YouTube motherfuckers fueled that fire, because they came out telling you how amazing everything was, still telling you that this bullshit lives up to the hype even after they wasn't able to show their own footage in their reviews. I mean, if it was me and they told me I couldn't show what I captured in my review, I would have told them to fuck themselves, take their code back, I'll buy this bullshit from the store, and then I'll say what I want. And I'll say what I want. I think Dreamcast guys having a well-deserved victory lap right now, because after they clapped him down, after he praised the damn game, he is taking every opportunity that he can to shit on it every time worse news comes out, and I find that shit absolutely hilarious. Personally, I find it funny. Like I said in my video about him, I didn't even think his video needed to be taken down. Like, I didn't think that they should have, because he didn't say anything in the video to me that warranted it being taken down. And I thought that they took it down because he mentioned the playtime that it takes to beat the story. That's not it. They took it down because they didn't want anybody speaking on the console version of this game. That's what it was. Period. They took it down. Everybody had a dunk parade on Dreamcast guy. A lot of people did anyway. Me, I just talked about the situation and what happened with it. But these motherfuckers, people need to stop treating these motherfuckers like they holier than thou. Maybe this is y'all wake up call. Like, maybe this is y'all wake up call. A lot of you motherfuckers only came through the CD Projekt Red, myself included, because of The Witcher 3. Period. And I played The Witcher 2, which was a decent game to me too. It was good. I liked it. But The Witcher 3 is an all-timer. Okay? Witcher 3 is a flat-out all-timer to me. And now you see that these motherfuckers is starting to look like the fucking it's starting to look like the fucking Tampa Bay Buccaneers back in 2001. They put one great team together, made a Super Bowl run, and they was dog shit ever since. Oh, 2002 or whatever. Shit, the year that Warren Sapp won the Super Bowl and they beat the fuck out the Raiders, whatever that was. But that's what I'm saying. Like, they put that all-time team together. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers did. The CD Projekt Red put an all-time game together. They put The Witcher 3 together. I will never take a modicum of credit away from them for The Witcher 3. But the crashing and burning that's happening with Cyberpunk 2077 on the play, I would have been playing this shit had I not been lucky enough to snatch me up a PS5. I would have been playing this shit on one of those old consoles, and I'd be singing a very different tune right now. Although I do have an Xbox One X, but shit, I done seen so precious little gameplay from that. I don't know what to think about that one. I saw what Digital Foundry did with the Xbox One X, and they kind of glossed over it, said it's alright, and they kept it moving. But had I been subjected to what I'm seeing people be subjected to, if I had to fucking play it on one of the last generation systems, I would be out there with gasoline right now, not only trying to torch the reputation of CD Projekt Red, but to torch every fucking YouTube CD Projekt Red shield that I saw for the past 5 fucking years, hyping up this fucking game that they have never fucking touched and only got to see bits and pieces of. Like a lot of people say, Griffin Gaming, RGT85, something that's fucking spooky when your game gets delayed after going gold. I'm out.